Ladies and gentlemen, cancel your dinner plans, turn off your Netflix, embrace yourselves, because what just dropped in the celebrity world makes the Will Smith slap look like kindergarten recess. Cardi B, Chrisean Rock, Offset, 3 names. One scandal's so messy, it could make a Bravo reality show look like a Sunday sermon. Picture this. Cardi B not just rapping about drama, but actually testifying in court against Chrisean Rock. And why? Because apparently, Offset decided to do what Offset does best: slip, slide, and allegedly collide with someone who wasn't his wife. And the twist: Chrisean Rock, in all her chaos glory, is the one who allegedly gave him the revenge pass. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking Cardi in a courtroom. It's Offset in the hot seat and Chrisean Rock playing puppet master of destruction. This isn't tea. This is a boiling cauldron of scandal soup, and somebody just turned the heat all the way up. If you thought your life was messy, congratulations. You're about to feel like a monk compared to this circus. So buckle in, okay? Because this scandal makes the Kardashians look like they're still in rehearsal. It started the way all modern disasters do, with whispers on social media. At first, fans brushed it off as another rumor in the Cardi Offset soap opera we've all been forced to binge watch for the past 5 years. Offset cheats, Cardi drags him, they reconcile, repeat. But this time, it wasn't some anonymous Instagram model or DM screenshots. No, this time, the name attached to the whispers was none other than Chrisean Rock. And let's be clear, if you don't know Chrisean, you've clearly been living under a Wi-Fi-free rock. She's blue faces on again, off again chaos partner. A woman who could start a brawl in a yoga class. Chrisean doesn't just walk into a room, she sets it on fire and dares you to watch. So when her name got linked to Offset, the internet combusted like a Samsung Galaxy battery in 2016. Allegedly. Offset and Chrisean were spotted together casually at a studio session. Harmless, sure. But in the world of rap gossip, studio sessions are code for something messy's about to go down. Soon after, anonymous sources claimed Chrisean herself bragged that she got one up on Cardi. And if you know anything about Chrisean, that subtlety isn't in her vocabulary. When Cardi caught wind, she wasn't just angry, she was volcanic. But instead of exploding on Instagram Live like she normally would, Cardi made a shocking pivot. She went legal, courtroom testimony, the whole 9 yards. Imagine Cardi B, the woman who once threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj, now testifying in front of a judge about Offset's extracurricular activities. That's not just drama, that's history. The first reactions: pandemonium. Fans couldn't believe it, not Cardi in a courthouse again. One viral tweet joked. Referencing her history of legal troubles, others turned on Offset instantly, calling him the most consistent cheater since Tristan Thompson. And of course, Chrisean stans, yes, they exist, defended her, saying Cardi was just mad her man upgraded to real chaos. It wasn't just the scandal, it was the pairing. It's Offset and Chrisean. That's like mixing gasoline with fireworks. The kind of combination that guarantees explosions and probably 3 broken windows. And suddenly, the whispers became headlines. Blogs ran with it. TikTok detectives pieced together timelines. Redditors posted screenshots of evidence. The Cardi Offset circus had always been messy. But Chrisean's name turned it into a full-blown catastrophe. Once the story hit mainstream blogs, the celebrity world dove in like sharks smelling blood. Nicki Minaj fans, the Barbs feasted like it was Thanksgiving, their queen's arch nemesis, in a courtroom humiliation. Oh, they were ruthless. Memes flooded timelines showing Nicki sipping wine with captions like, "Cardi's busy in court while Nicki's busy being iconic." Savage doesn't even cover it. Wendy Williams, because, of course, she'd rise from the shadows for this. One allegedly chimed in with, "This is exactly the circus I live for." Meanwhile, Joe Budden gave a whole podcast rant about how Cardi should have known what she signed up for with Offset. The memes, though internet gold, Offset's face pasted on the Cheetos mascot with "Once you cheat, you can't stop." Cardi photoshopped in a judge's robe, slamming a gavel with the caption, "In the case of Offset vs. his marriage, Cardi presiding, and the best one." A split image of Chrisean and Offset with the caption, "Chaotic neutral meets chaotic evil." But beyond the laughs, the theories started swirling. Some fans swore this was all a publicity stunt, that Cardi and Offset were in on it to boost streams. Others claimed Chrisean leaked the story herself for clout, knowing Cardi's name attached to hers meant instant headlines. And then came the wildest rumor, that Cardi didn't just testify against Chrisean for the alleged affair, but that she accused her of manipulating Offset out of revenge. Revenge for what? Some say Chrisean believed Cardi once shaded her on social media. Others think Blueface was involved somehow, stirring the pot just to stay relevant. Because let's face it, Blueface without drama is like Drake without heartbreak. Lyrics impossible. Public outrage was split. Teen Cardi saw her as the betrayed wife taking a stand. Teen Chrisean called her a chaotic queen who exposed Offset's lack of loyalty, and Team Offset, well, they were just exhausted. At this point, Offset cheating is as predictable as Kanye ranting at fashion shows. But the real twist came when court reporters leaked that Cardi wasn't just testifying, she was allegedly ready to bring receipts, screenshots, timelines, even voice notes. True, this wasn't just messy, it was catastrophic. It's because nothing travels faster than celebrity receipts. The circus reached peak chaos. And yet, it was only the beginning. When the smoke cleared, the aftermath was brutal. Cardi walked out of that courtroom looking unbothered, but insiders whispered she was fuming behind the scenes. Offset, meanwhile, did what Offset always does, tried to act like nothing happened. Posting pictures of sneakers and chains as if the world wasn't dragging him like a bad Wi-Fi signal. Chrisean, she leaned into it. Posting cryptic captions, smirking in videos, and letting fans believe every word of the rumors. She thrives in chaos, and this scandal gave her the biggest platform since her Blueface drama days. For her, controversy isn't a setback, it's marketing. The reputations, though, took major hits. Cardi's brand is the fiery but loyal wife cracked up. Fans began questioning why she kept standing by Offset. "Sis is allergic to divorce lawyers," one viral tweet said. Offset's reputation. Well, what reputation? At this point, his name is practically a synonym for serial cheater and Chrisean. She cemented her image as the ultimate homewrecker, gleefully chaotic and impossible to ignore. But the bigger consequence was cultural. The scandal reignited debates about loyalty in hip-hop, toxic relationships, and the blurred lines between personal lives and PR stunts. Some argued Cardi and Offset thrive on scandal because it keeps them relevant. Others said Chrisean's rise proves that chaos sells better than talent, and Beyoncé fans watching from the sidelines, they sipped tea, grateful the Carter empire wasn't in flames this week. Yet the quietest part of this saga was also the loudest. Cardi didn't clap back on Instagram. No rants, no screaming lives, no shoe throwing. It's just silence, which for Cardi speaks louder than any rap verse. Maybe she's tired. Maybe she's planning her next move. Or maybe, just maybe, this scandal isn't over yet. Because if there's one rule in celebrity culture, it's this. The sequel is always messier than the original. And there it is. The courtroom chaos nobody saw coming. Cardi B testifying against Chrisean Rock. Offset once again proving he treats fidelity like it's optional. And the internet losing its collective mind. This wasn't just tea. This was lava poured straight onto the celebrity streets. Now, I need to hear from you. Do you think Cardi really brought the receipts? Or is this all one giant clout-chasing stunt? Was Offset actually with Chrisean? Or is this just chaos marketing 101? And most importantly, should Cardi finally cut ties with Offset? Or is she addicted to the drama like the rest of us? Drop your theories in the comments and don't hold back, because this scandal is the kind where everyone's opinion matters, and the messier, the better. And before you go, smash that like button like you're smashing Offset's phone before. Cardi finds his DMIs. Hit subscribe like you're signing up for the next celebrity courtroom livestream. And ring that notification bell louder than Chrisean at a family reunion. Because here at Screetscop, the scandals don't stop, they multiply. Every week we're dropping the stories celebrities pray never see daylight. So stick around. Because if you think this was wild, just wait until you see what's coming next. Coming next.